Good morning, everyone. The poem which we are going to do today is Casabianca, right? And it is written by Felicia Hemans. In your books, there's a little mistake. There's an error in the title. There is no B in Casabianca. So I want you all to just put a B over there, Casabianca. So it is Casabianca, right? Now, this poem commemorates an actual incident that occurred in 1798 during the Battle of the Nile aboard the French ship Orient. Now, this poem is not a fictional one. It is based on a true story. Okay. Now, this happened back in the 18th century, that is in 1798. And what was the occasion? It was the Battle of the Nile, right? And a ship, French ship, the name of the ship is Orient, right? So here this battle took place on this ship. The young son Giocante, his age is variously given as 10, 12 and 13, so the boy is somewhere in his teens, right, of Commander Louis the Casabianca. Now, so this story is about a boy who is in his teen, because the age varies. It is the correct number is not known. It is somewhere between 10 to 13, and he is the son of the commander, right? Who is there in this battle of the Nile? Who is there on the ship? So he's the son of the commander, Louis the Casabianca. Remained bravely at his post and perished when the flames caused the magazine to explode. Young Casabianca refused to desert his post without orders from his father. The poem conveys the message of bravery, sacrifice, responsibility, patriotism, and discipline. Okay, so we can get a picture of what, or we can summarize from this green portion what is written over here, that what will happen in this poem. So this poem is about a small boy um, who is there standing on the post, right, carrying out his duty which has been bestowed upon him by his father. And there is fire all around on the ship, but he is not leaving his post. He is standing there fearlessly on his post, carrying out his duty. So he decides, he chooses to embrace death rather than run away from his duty, right? So this is the basic idea of this poem, the central idea, you can say. And the message which it conveys is that of bravery, that how brave this boy was, that the flame, the ship was on fire, right? He was engulfed in the flames, but he was standing there, right, performing his duty, because he did not get the orders from his father to leave his place. Okay. Then sacrifice, responsibility. He was so responsible. The responsibility which was given to him by his father, he was carrying it out, irrespective of the fact that he was standing near his death. Okay, the death surrounded him, but even at that point of time, he was standing, carrying out his duty. Patriotism and discipline, right? Because this is the battle of this pictures the battle of Nile. So he's also very much patriotic. He is very much sincere towards his duty, that he's standing there and just carrying out the orders of his father. So let us begin reading the poem. The first stanza. The boy stood on the burning deck, whence all but he had fled. The flame that lit the battle's wreck shone round him over the dead. Now, the boy who has been talked over here is none other but Casabianca. You can just underline it and write down that the boy refers to Casabianca. And what is he doing? He is standing on a burning deck. He is standing on the ship which has caught fire. All right. Now, the situation is such that everyone else, all the soldiers, all the crew members have fled from there. They have run away from that place in order to escape from the fire. But this young boy he was there. He did not run away from his place, from where he was standing. So when all but he had fled means everybody has run away except the boy. Okay, when in such sentences but is used, so but doesn't bring in the contrast, but means except over here. Okay, so you can just underline but and write down except, except. That is, everybody had run away, leaving this boy. This boy did not go. The flame that lit the battle's wreck. Now, battle's wreck means this ship which has been destroyed because of the battle which was going on. Okay, so battle's wreck is nothing but the ship, the destroyed ship, which has caught fire because of the battle, because of the shellings and bombings and the gunshots. The ship has caught fire because of these reasons. Shone around him over the dead. Now he could see that the flame all over the ship, okay, around him over the dead. Now many people are dead over there on the ship which has caught fire. The people have died. So this young boy Casabianca can see all this around him. He can see the flame rising, okay, rushing towards him, and all the dead people around. All right, so he is standing there bravely with a lot of courage and just carrying out his duty, whatever he has been assigned with. Yet beautiful and bright he stood, as born to rule the storm, a creature of heroic blood, a proud though childlike form. Now, the description, little bit description about the boy has been given over here. That how did he look? He looked really handsome, okay, and his face was shining brightly because of the flame which was there. Reflection of the in the reflection of the flame, his face was shining very brightly, and he looked as if he was born to rule the storm, to govern the storm. He was looking like a ruler, okay, who can rule the storm. You can imagine the storm situation of the storm, how the situation of the storm is in the sea. And he has been given such a great title or a great description that he has been born to rule that difficult or adverse situation which he is caught in. A creature of heroic blood. Now, why is it said that he is a creature of heroic blood? Because the poetess wants to convey to the readers that he has inherited this nobility or the qualities of bravery, courage, right, valor, everything from his ancestors. He is a noble blood, right, and a proud though childlike form. Now this boy is at a very tender age. He's very young, somewhere between 10 to 13. Okay, so he is standing there, very proud and confident and fearless of the fact that the flame has surrounded him, but he is standing there though at a very young or tender age. And this is not expected from somebody who is at such a young age to have to show up such bravery. Okay, so this is what is exceptional about this boy, that he is a very young, a very small boy of 10 to 13 years of age, and he is showing such courage which is not at all accepted from a boy of his age. All right, now some figures of speech I would like you people to mark. A creature of heroic blood. You can see the second last line of this stanza. Here metaphor is used. Okay, and in the last line of this stanza, childlike form, simile has been used over here. And the first line of this stanza, yet beautiful and bright, you can see B is repeated. So what is used? Alliteration is used over here. Alliteration means repetition of the same sound. So the sound B is repeated over here. That is why we have alliteration over here. All right. Moving on to the next stanza. The flames rolled on. he would not go without his father's word. That father faint in death below, his voice no longer heard. Now you can see that the flames are rising higher and higher because the dead bodies are acting as the fuel, and the ship is of the ship is a very ancient one because this event is of 1798. So the ships which were made then were of wood mostly. So the fire is also getting its fuel from the wood and the dead body. So it is just rising up higher and higher. So the flames are rolling on towards the boy who is standing at the post, and but he would not go, he would not go anywhere, he would not escape. Okay, why is he not running away? Why is he not leaving that place, knowing that the death is approaching towards him? Because he has not got any orders or instructions from his father to leave his place. Okay, can you see the obedience, level of obedience in that, in this boy, that he is waiting for his father's instructions. Okay, here it is written without his father's word. Word here means orders or instructions or commands, because his father is a commander of the ship also. He is the commander. So as subordinate also, he is being obedient to his commander, and as a son also he is being obedient to his father. So both ways he is showing obedience and loyalty, you can say, um, that he is not leaving his place because he has not got any such instructions from his commander or father, whomsoever you can say. But why has he not got any instructions from his father, okay, to leave that place where the fire is approaching? Because the father is faint in death below, because his father has died. You can just underline this line and write down, the father has died, or the father is dead. He's lying dead below. Okay, at the some portion of the ship, he is lying dead. He's unconscious. He's unaware of the fact that the ship has caught fire, and his son is in danger. That is why he is not coming up with any instructions. He's not coming up with any orders for his son to leave that place and move to a safe place. His voice no longer heard. That is why the father could not hear the voice of his son when the son was calling upon his father to ask whether he should leave the place or not. So this is the reason why he is not answering to his calls and why he is not giving him any instructions. Okay, is this thing clear? Um, okay, so now moving on to the next stanza. Moving on to the next stanza. He called aloud, say, father, say, if yet my task is done. He knew not that the chieftain lay unconscious of his son. Now, this boy, he is calling out, he is summoning his father, he is asking for his permission, or he is asking whether his task, which his father as a commander or as a father had assigned him, is complete or not. Okay, whether he can leave that place or not. So he is calling his father to ask all these things, but what we can see is that the child is also, the boy is also unaware of the fact that his father is dead. Okay, the chieftain is lying unconscious of his son. He is unaware of the fact that his son is standing in danger and calling for help, or calling for the further instructions from his father, right? So this is now being revealed over here, that his father is dead, and both of them, like the son, he is unaware of the fact that his father is dead, and the father, naturally, he is dead, so he does not know anything, he cannot respond to his son, and he cannot even save his son from the danger. right? So in the fourth stanza, the poetess is saying that the boy is calling out for help. He is calling upon his father to ask him whether he can leave the place or not, whether he has performed his duty well or not, whether his task assigned to him is done or not. But his father is not able to answer. Why? Because he is no more. He has he is dead now and he is unconscious. Unconscious here means he is unaware of the fact. You can just underline and write down. He is unaware of the fact that his son is in danger, and he's calling upon his father to save his life. He is unaware of the fact that his son is in danger and is calling upon his father to save his life. Written? Speak, father, once again he cried. If I may yet be gone. And but the booming shots replied, and fast the flames rolled on. So he's saying he's again calling because he is not hearing any reply from his father. So he's again and again calling his father, asking him to speak up and to answer whether his task is done, whether his work which his father had given him is complete, he has completed it successfully or not, or he can leave that place and move to a safe place, protect him, save him from the raging fire all around him, right? But what happens is that the booming shots replied instead of the father. What is coming as the reply? The booming shots. Okay, the gun shots. They are coming as a reply, and his voice is getting drowned or getting lost in the loud sound of the gunshots. Okay, and the flames rush. The flame is rushing very quickly towards this boy because you know when the fire it breaks out, and then when it finds the fuel around it, it just spreads really quickly. Okay, and I have already told you what all are acting as the fuel for the fire to rise or to increase. The ship is of wood, right? Probably, and then the dead bodies, okay, the crew members and the soldiers who are lying dead over there on the ship, they are also acting as the fuel and adding up to the rise of the fire. Okay, the fire is growing very quickly and rushing towards the boy in a real speed. Okay, so we'll do till here in this class, and when we'll be meeting at 11:30, I think, then we'll finish off with this one. Okay, I hope everything is clear so far. Thank you so much.